How's it hanging, fellas? I'm OrosZ, and this is another episode of Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. That's right, I've been recording a lot of Borderlands. Borderlands 2. Well, Borderlands the Handsome Collection, that's the Let's Play I've been doing recently, but I did do like 4 bonus episodes to... 4 new bonus episodes to Borderlands 3. And today I decided to sit down and actually do some bonus episodes to Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, because 3 fucking years ago I finished this Let's Play. Actually, it's a bit of a longer story. I can show you both my characters. I got Jizzy and I got Frank. I think we're gonna play as Frank, which I don't think I've ever shown you Frank gameplay before. But first we're gonna play as Jizzy. Seems like I customized him right before I finished my... If I remember right, in the bonus episode that I did for Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, what I did was... Okay, so I guess I gotta go back. Maybe let's go back even further then. Like, before Borderlands 3 came out, I was saving up money for the deluxe edition of the game, or the super deluxe edition, you know, the like most expensive one, that came with a season pass that like provided me with a bunch of cool shit to the game. Where am I? It provided me with a bunch of cool shit to the game, and I decided that when Wonderland, and I was not disappointed with that season pass, you know, I really fucking liked, man, I forgot how the fuck to play this game completely. But yeah, we're going over here. And the DLCs to Borderlands 3 were, in my opinion, quite amazing, even better than the base game in many aspects, especially the story aspect. And I decided before Tiny Tina's Wonderlands came out that I'm gonna buy Super Deluxe Edition for this game as well, because I was not disappointed with the previous Super Deluxe editions of the game. Except this time Can I fall off? I don't wanna fall off. Oh, what's up, Aaron? Haven't seen you in ages. There's a Luna Park or whatever. Alright, shut up, Jizzy. Absolutely love Jizzy's voice acting in this game. It just fits him perfectly. And check it out, here's my Lich companion, or whatever he is. It's Aaron. I named him Aaron because he's voiced by Aaron Hansen from Game Grumps. Can I interact with you? Can we hear your voice? Yeah, so when the game came out, and they, instead of releasing big DLC add-ons, instead what they did was add this area to the game and release 4 tiny fucking less than 1 hour to beat story expansions. And I'll be honest with you, it's fucking garbage in my opinion. Like, what the fuck even? That's what I paid all this additional money for the Super Deluxe Edition, to have this stupid shit. I was so disappointed that, to the point that even though I had the Super Deluxe Edition, I only ever beaten this DLC, and these 3 I never did. So you know what, I plan to actually do all 3 of them in this one episode, because I just don't fucking care to like do, I don't know, 5 bonus episodes to this Let's Play or even more. So I'm just gonna do 2 bonus episodes. And there's also like a game mode you unlocked at the end of the game. I checked my own Let's Play before this video to make sure. And there's also a game mode that you unlock at the end of the game. The Chaos Chambers. I don't believe I did those during my Let's Play. So we're gonna do them in the next episode as my other character. And you know what? I've been playing this game yesterday, and it was actually quite... Wait, so okay, I did this, and now I get to do it on... Phone chilling adventure away, destroy all enemies. Visions of old gods to put ice in your veins. Okay, so like once you beat it once, you can beat it again, but then now it's like a different thing. This sucks anyway, like Jesus.
Menu features witch's brew, hero sandwiches, and murder.
Right, let's go with this one. Never did it. At least I have access to all these thanks to my fucking Super Deluxe Edition. But still, I am extremely disappointed. When this game came out, people are not really talking about it very much. Even though Borderlands 4 is coming out soon, people are talking about Borderlands 3 and 2. No one talks about Wonderlands and what kind of things Borderlands 4 could possibly take from Wonderlands. Because I think Wonderlands does some things better than Borderlands 3. But overall, I think Wonderlands is actually just a slightly less satisfying package than Borderlands 3. I think Borderlands 3 is better than Wonderlands, but Wonderlands is still awesome. I played it a bit yesterday, and I kind of remember just how much I fucking like this game. In fact, I was meaning to do a third playthrough of this entire game, but I'll be honest with you, I don't really have much time to be doing a third playthrough of this game. I think today I'll actually go back to my Pirate Yakuza playthrough and try to finish that game, because I'm going on a vacation, then I'll be leaving for a while, and it's a lot of stuff I gotta take care of. And I have this hog energy drink, mojito flavored. Yeah, even hog energy had to do a fucking mojito flavor. Alright. What were you talking about? I don't know. I can tell you some stuff. I seen the Fantastic Four movie. My parents went to see some movie, and now I had to kind of take my sister to see something. So I was like, shit, what can I take my sister to see? Oh, by the way, my inventory, I have some legendaries, because I was playing the game yesterday, right? And I was just kind of picking stuff up off the ground. And I found a bunch of legendaries, I guess. I can try out some different items, I guess. Ow, my fucking head. Just hurt all of a sudden. Dynamo, this is the shield, so I don't really want to replace it, but we can check out how these spells work, I guess. Alright, so... Yeah, and you know what, a while back, a friend of mine called me, like straight up called me that he's been playing Tiny Tina's Wonderlands on Steam, and he was like, you have this game too, right? And he wanted to play it with me, but then, I don't know, I guess, you know, life happens. I don't fucking hold it against people that that I don't have anyone to play games with, because I fucking realized that most people aren't this fucking obsessed with video games like me, and they play, I don't know, once a week or something. They don't fucking sit around and play non-stop. Gingerbread Man? Oh, I'm fighting food-related enemies. Damn it, this is a fucking COV assault rifle. I hate it. I got some... You know what, I completely forgot how this game even functions, so it's like... you have skills, and I don't even know what kind of a build I was going for. Like, is it a good build? I know that I'm using axes, and that's all I pretty much care about. And then you have something called myth ranks. I'm myth rank 110. And if I remember right, you can only go up to level 40 in this game. And I think Borderlands 4 will actually follow with this, that the max level you achieve is actually not that high. Because from what we've seen, Borderlands 4 is gonna have like a fuck ton of skills to pick from. So it's not gonna be like Borderlands 2, where by the end of the... If you do reach level 80 in Borderlands 2, then you're bound to pretty much max out 2 skill trees and then go really deeply into the third one. So if you fucking get a high level in Borderlands 2, your character is just kind of gonna be versatile and everything. But... Also, I love that you have spells instead of grenades. Crap, I kind of wasted that. But you know what, they're on a charger, so... Whoa. Just gonna stand here, that's kind of cool. Yeah, I really like spells, you know, and like, I'm definitely doing another playthrough of this game at some point in the future. I was talking about recently that I would love to do some kind of Borderlands series replay type of thing, where I play through the entire series once again.
Back in business.
Also, this video might be a bit long, because I want to go through all 3 of these DLCs in one go. Yeah, you get some stuff out of here. And then you can exchange it for some good loot later. Yeah, so the first DLC they added, it was a story about some kind of snake people. I beat it yesterday and I have no idea what the fuck it was about.
Expertise to find out what serious.
That's cool and all, but it's like, couldn't we have a whole like DLC based off of this idea of like some evil witch turning people into food? It's like Baba Yaga, you know? She was eating people or whatever and also cooking sweets. I don't know, it's a mythological thing, so it's kind of depends on who told you about that story. Now I'm killing people, I'm not even shooting fantasy creatures. Bridget? Brigard, I think that's what it's called. Yeah, I forgot my skill is to slam the ground with my axe and just kind of obliterate enemies. You know what, I recently did a playthrough of Monster Hunter Wilds where I also played as GZB. I like to think it's the same character, you know? He somehow went from this universe to the Monster Hunter universe and back and forth. He kind of goes between different video game universes. But either way, I wish he sounded like this in Monster Hunter Wilds. He's kind of sounded similar in terms of his voice, but not the way he spoke. Definitely didn't have that flamboyant way of speaking. And yeah, I was thinking of doing like another playthrough where I probably just make myself as the character. Anyway, what was I talking about? Yeah, a friend of mine called me a while back to play this game. We both have the Pandora box on Steam, so I actually bought it just because I thought I would play it with him, but then he, you know, life happens to all of us and we can't quite arrange things. And I can't expect everybody to just kind of follow what I fucking want. You know, like I'd love to play a game with somebody, but I can't fucking force people to do so. That's why I never had a co-host on this channel ever before, because I would probably be very difficult to convince somebody to just kind of play the game with me. That's a doll pistol, that's cool.
I can't smell it, of course. I can't even imagine. But I can tell from your face. That's an accurate description. I see 5 mushrooms in your future. Good luck finding ones without fangs.
5 mushrooms? I'm a proud mushroom father. Man, this axe is awesome. Yeah, but you know what? In Borderlands 3, in those bonus episodes I did for Borderlands 3, you probably saw just how ridiculous my equipment is. I have pretty much nothing but like Mayhem level 10 legendary equipment. Oh, I gotta find mushrooms now. But in Wonderlands, it seems like they actually toned it down because both my characters are mainly using some purple equipment. And you know what? I even found like shift codes for, in this game it's called skeleton keys, because I figured I would probably just like open a bunch of stuff and get myself some really good equipment. And you can actually get legendaries out of the fucking golden chest or whatever. But I found it where it seems like legendaries have some, you know, unique gimmicks going on and all that, but they aren't just like overpowered. Like you look at a legendary stat and you're like, wait, this isn't as good as the purple stuff I have right now. So still, I'm actually keeping my like purple equipment. Because for example, fucking look at this. I have this legendary fucking spell here. It's level 40. And it's dealing 198 x4 because it shoots out 4 beams damage. That sounds awesome, right? Sounds very powerful, but where is my fucking spell that I've been using? This one. It's a purple ice spell, and it's got 3000 x2 fucking damage because it shoots out 2 projectiles, plus 500% spell damage, plus 400% spell critical chance. Like, what the fuck even are these? It's ridiculous. Slows enemies. 2 spell charges? I don't even know what that means. Let's try using this fucking thing. See, but like it's just a projectile. It's a very simple spell that just deals a lot of damage, but like this spell I have deals a lot of damage over time because you just kind of triggered this thing that stays on the screen all the time. Actually, you know what? Can I lower the fucking sound? In Borderlands 3, I also had to lower the sound. It kept getting in the way, and I think you couldn't hear me very well. Yeah, so this game is still a really fun to play first-person shooter. So if you're looking for something like that, don't let the funny and silly style of this game fool you. It's still pretty good. Though it's just like not groundbreaking, even in the terms of story. Like, I imagine that this game's not even gonna get referenced in Borderlands 4. And to think that the next Borderlands game in the series was New Tales of the Borderlands, and that game's a horrible pile of shit. Like, straight up, it's probably the worst Borderlands game of all fucking time. Is it one of the worst games of all time? I feel like it's one of the most insulting fucking games I've ever fucking played. Where I felt like the developers must think of me as a fucking idiot if they think I'll find any of this bullshit funny. What kind of people write this type of fucking thing and expect people to laugh? Like, Jesus. You know, just because you found something hilarious in a fucking writer's room and your fucking fellow writers agreed that, yeah, this shit's hilarious. That just doesn't fucking mean that it is. Can also go with semi-auto, and then I have a cool little scope. I wish I could have a cool little scope with 3-shot burst, but I can't. And this gun is like venomous. I don't know. I'm trying to think of like a legendary from Borderlands 3 that this gun could just simply copy. And it's also funny how some guns in this game are like fantasy guns. Actually, none of the guns I have are fantasy guns. Let me see. Oh, this, for example, is like a crossbow gun, and those are fucking awesome. I kind of wish this actually came back in Borderlands 4, crossbow guns. You know what I was actually hoping for, like Borderlands 4 could introduce? Some kind of like, maybe slight stealth elements, but not where it's like the whole game can be played stealthily, where no enemies ever see you. I was kind of hoping, like, maybe you can at least, you know, like, start the encounter and, like, kill a few enemies stealthily before inevitably you will have to fucking kill everyone in a huge gunfight anyway. I thought it would be cool because, you know, like, Zero has some stealthy elements to him. And sometimes when I'm, like far away and I just, like, sneak up and I'm trying to fucking scope out enemies from afar, only for them to immediately fucking aggro on me and all of them to see where I am, and it just kind of goes out the window, and it's like, what was I even sneaking around for? It's not a stealth game. Yeah, speaking of stealth games, I did beat Metal Gear Solid 3 recently, and you know what? It's a fucking brilliant, amazing fucking game. I beat it specifically just to kind of remember what to do in Metal Gear Delta, because from what we've seen, Metal Gear Delta is going to be like a 1-to-1 remake. And because of that, and the fact that I really want to make a Let's Play of Metal Gear Solid Delta when it comes out. But you know what, in my Borderlands, the Handsome Collection episodes, I talked about how it might be a bit more difficult to do that Let's Play than it should be, because I'm moving out soon, and I don't know if I'll be taking my PlayStation with me. Maybe I'll buy a new PlayStation 5 in my new place, or maybe I'll have it sent over by my parents. I don't know. We will see. We'll find out. What am I fucking doing? Kill bandit goblins to harvest goblin beans. What the fuck even? Oh shit. Yeah, sometimes when I kill enemies, I have these little guys pop out of the ground and start spitting at other enemies. Because the class I'm using is called a Berserker, meaning that I'm an ice elemental focused Berserker, and I have I have attacks with a big axe. That's not my big axe, but like, this is my attack, right? I leap forward with a huge axe, deal a lot of damage. But in this game you can choose a secondary class. Like, I think about halfway through you can actually choose your second class. And my class is the... what is it? Graveborn. Mainly because I really wanted a Demi-Lich companion, because he's voiced by Aaron Hansen. And, well, I ain't like a huge fan of him or anything, but I think it's kinda cool though. Aaron also voices the Lodge guy from Borderlands 3. Remember him? From the second DLC? This was kinda cool. I imagine it's gonna be quite helpful during the boss of this area or whatever. Oh look, beans! What's coming? Oh, what's up? Yeah, this game's cool, but I only beaten it twice on these two characters, and from what I've seen, it didn't took me all that long. Like, my characters in Borderlands 3 have way more time. Like, you can see how much time I've spent on these characters, and I've definitely spent way more time playing Borderlands 3 on all 4 characters than I ever did playing this game on both of my characters. So, not only is it a shorter experience than Borderlands 3, there's also, like, less characters. Why is he immune? Where did he go? What the fuck? No, give me loot. I wonder if somebody like compiled all the like cool shit you can possibly get in this game. Where is he fucking going? Damn it, he's running away. There's also raid bosses in this game, and tomorrow I'm gonna try, maybe... I mean tomorrow. Well, for you it'll be tomorrow, if you're watching these videos as they come out, but for me it'll probably be in about an hour or so. Yeah, I'm planning to record just this game today, and tomorrow I'm planning on coming back to Borderlands The Handsome Collection, record as much of that game as possible, beat all the DLCs as fast as possible. Maybe I'll even pull off recording some Mafia the Old Country when it comes out. I'm starting to heavily doubt it, but it would be nice if I managed to pull that off. You know, why aren't enemies just running towards me? Where the fuck are they? I still need like a third beam to collect. Could it be that I need to go here? No, that leads fucking nowhere. Yeah, so Borderlands 3 is an absolutely fucking great game, even amazing, I would say. You just kinda have to ignore the main story, and then the game becomes really fucking good. The DLC stories are really good though, and you know what, this game's story is pretty cool too. It's not as stupid as Borderlands 3 story, even though it doesn't take itself as seriously as Borderlands 3 story, which is funny. Hasn't beans, get it? Huh? Fucking hilarious. Alright, where's the boss? Can I finish this shit already? It's really not all that interesting anyway. Ooh. Pirate stuff.
Pirates of this idyllic cove may not have much in the way of creature comforts, but they do have
Steel crab
caches.
Caches, whatever. I don't know what the fuck it's called.
And by they,
I never ate a crab. Are they any good? Any of you ever ate a crab? It is pirates. From what I remember, there's like a fuck ton of pirate stuff in the base game. I was actually surprised. Like, this game is supposed to be all fantasy. And pirates do fit within the realm of the fantasy, but like, there was like a lot of pirate stuff. Like, plus there was like a lot of these like snake people stuff. I was actually surprised. There was like a lot of tropes they didn't really bother to use. Let's use my shotgun, see what it does. It's a Hyperion shotgun, or whatever they call Hyperion shotguns in this game. Man, I really like Jizzy's voice acting in this game. I wish he sounded like that in Monster Hunter Wilds. I think I said that. It just seems to be a pretty good Hyperion shotgun. Yeah, what was I talking about? Metal Gear, right? Yeah, Metal Gear 3 is the type of game that it goes kind of beyond just being a good game, right? Like, you probably played a game that you considered good, but you probably just like forgot about in a year or so. Metal Gear 3 is the type of game that stays with you. It's like 1 in a fucking 100 maybe, if not 1,000 type of game. Where you beat it, and then it'll linger in your mind for the rest of your life, possibly. Kind of a masterpiece, I probably could describe it as, even though trying not to describe things as a masterpiece, oh yeah, that's a weird thing. Like, every time you invest in one skill tree, then all of a sudden you go into the other, and you cannot choose which skill tree to progress. It's kind of like you have to progress all of them at once, which I'm not sure if I like it or not. And I definitely have way more skills invested as GZB and not Frank. But funny enough, on Frank, I actually have more, because there should be another fucking, you see like my stuff on the top of the screen, there should be another thing called Chaos levels or something, which is basically like Mayhem levels in Borderlands 3, where you get to make the game harder, and there's some modifiers that, for example, make the enemies more resilient to damage, but at the same time they might give you more XP, stuff like that. Yeah, also, what is Demilich actually doing? Is he damaging enemies? Sometimes I get voice lines coming from GZB, you know, him saying like, oh man, you're the best, Demilich. But you know what, I don't remember, is he doing anything? Shotgun's pretty cool. Just shouldn't reload it so much. Yeah, Metal Gear 3. I loved it. Wait a minute, what the fuck is this? I did the same thing in Borderlands 3 for some reason. Yeah, lowered, centered, like what the fuck? How did I play the game with like my crosshair on the bottom of the screen? Why did I do that? And you know what, when I came back to Borderlands 3 a while back, I've also realized that I during my Let's Play, I must have been playing with the crosshair lowered on the screen, like why? So that I can like see more of the screen or whatever? But like it's stupid. And yeah, I've been playing Borderlands: The Handsome Collection. And you know what, I've been meaning to come back to this game and record these bonus episodes about these DLCs that they came out, because I got these DLCs as soon as they came out. It's just that I think I must have been burnt out on this game a little bit by the time I finished the Let's Play, and I really didn't fucking care to record these videos. But now, 3 years later, I'm back. And you know what? This Let's Play is the Let's Play where I came up with putting frames around my thumbnails, because I actually went over my Let's Play, and the first episode to this Let's Play does not feature a frame on the thumbnail, but then about halfway through, I think that's when I finally came up with that idea. And the first thumbnail to ever have a frame around it featured Brick on it, which Brick also happened to be the Borderlands 1 Vault Hunter I picked for my Let's Play, so that's pretty cool. I don't remember, when did I do a Borderlands 1 Let's Play? You know what? I've been doing these like bonus episodes to Borderlands 3, now I'm doing a Wonderlands bonus episode. Borderlands 1, I guess, also has some stuff I could do bonus episodes on. For example, I never bothered to fight Cromrax. But you know what? I don't fucking care. I'm willing to come back to Borderlands 3 and Wonderlands because I genuinely enjoy playing these games. But Borderlands 1? No. I'd have to come back to the game. Play as my shitty ass fucking brick character. Go all the way to fucking Cromrax, wherever the fuck he is. I think he's the only thing I actually have left to do. If I ever... I don't know, maybe before Borderlands 5 comes out, I'll be like, oh yeah, I should probably come back to Borderlands 1 Let's Play 7 years later or so. And fucking record a bonus episode to my fucking General Knox and his secret armory or whatever the fuck it was called. DLC, bonus episode to that specific Let's Play of a DLC to Borderlands 1 where I go and fight Cromrax. Yeah, but I think these guys are coming at me endlessly, so maybe I should go and pick shit up already. And also I have a full equipment because Borderlands 3 added this awesome feature where you can actually auto-sell items, but they didn't put that feature, unfortunately, in Wonderlands, so that kind of sucks. I wish they did that. Get it? Because she's a pirate. I don't know if you heard what she said. She said, that's what I get for downloading software illegally. I think there was a joke like that. Yeah, because I've been playing Borderlands the Handsome Collection, right? And they have a pirate team DLC too. Well, it's not a pirate team DLC because the pirate team already exists within the base game of this game. So it's just like they reuse the pirate assets that they had. Yeah, that's what I think sucks about this DLC. We're just being thrown into these random locations. There's like no story. I mean, there is a story, but it's not told in an engaging way. It's just simply told to us through that fucking narrator character, who just kind of narrates the fucking events and kind of like, oh, please care about this fucking witch that tries to cook up something. And now I gotta run around and collect a bunch of ingredients, like goblin beans, which sounds fucking disgusting if I'm being honest. Crab legs. Now that does sound kind of appetizing. I would try crab legs if someone offered me some. I ate a snail once. It was like a cooked up snail. I don't know, my friend's parents like cooked it up and I tried one and it was chewy. Was it any good? I don't know. I think it was alright. Not exactly something I would like order, maybe. Well, maybe I would order it again in a restaurant just to be reminded like if it's any good or not. But I think overall it was alright. You know what, if I had more time on my hands nowadays without me having to move out, I would have done a first playthrough of this game actually. But I don't. Also, I recently finished another playthrough of Borderlands 3, and by the end of it I felt really burnt out in that game, so I feel like jumping into another Borderlands game right off the bat is probably not the best idea. I wouldn't want to start a playthrough and then take like a really long break from it midway through. Because then it's really hard to come back to that playthrough later. For example, it's been a couple of months since I have last played Pirate Yakuza. Yeah, more pirates. The Pirate Yakuza game, and I've been meaning to come back to it now today after these videos, after these messages, and I don't really fucking know if I'll even remember what the fuck I was doing in that game.
Step carefully. The trolls here pride themselves on the size of their bone piles.
Now we're engaging with trolls.
Always said, you can't make bone meal without cracking a few bones. The troll's bones, ideally, not yours. Give those bone piles a shake and see what happens.
Am I giving these guys a shake? Does that count? Yeah, also there's a bunch of skeleton enemies and I fucking love skeletons. I just love skeleton characters, you know? I think they're adorable. They're meant to be spooky, but I can't help but like really find them hilarious. Also, goddammit, I don't have enough fucking equipment space. Maybe I should throw out some fucking white rarity bullshit I'm carrying around. Also, I should have gotten rid of some of these. Oh, and by the way, Borderlands 3 on PS5, the like upgraded version of the game, really improved the feel of the menus, where the menus are much smoother. But it seems like the Wonderlands did not receive the PS5 upgrade like Borderlands 3 did, because Wonderlands already came out for the PS5 when it originally came out. Yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of all this shit. Therefore, Borderlands, the Wonderlands runs actually a little bit worse. Especially the menus on the game are a bit slower and more laggy than Borderlands 3's menus. Which is kind of a bummer, but whatever. Is that good? Did I do it? It still tells me to like stick around. Smash badass skellies into bone meal. Okay, I guess I can do it on different area. Shouldn't this area be like ticked off like I did it already? Is that the right expression? Ticked off? I feel like this spell is kind of cool because you can strategically place it where it will cover the most area. So like if you're in a hallway, you put it at the beginning and then you go and trigger some enemies. Because I'm pretty sure that can deal damage to me. Yeah, thankfully Borderlands 4 will remove COV weapons. But this game still has them. But then again, they will introduce a different... Yeah, I guess I talked plenty about Borderlands 4, but they're removing doll and fucking COV weapons. Well, COV weapons I expected not to make a return. But they're removing doll and fucking Atlas of all things. Like, those are like two fan favorites, I think. I really liked them in Borderlands 3, and now they removed them and replaced them with some fucking new ones. But I'm wondering, like, why the need to replace these with new ones that are basically just going to be the same, but like with different names. Like, Doll got replaced with a company called Daedalus. It's like, why do that? I don't get it. Bone apple tea. Thanks. That's funny. Maybe I should be listening to her more often. Maybe this is actually funny. Maybe this DLC is great. And I shouldn't feel like I've been ripped off by Gearbox because I bought that fucking deluxe edition, expecting them to handle this game's DLC the same way they handled Borderlands 3's. And you know what the worst thing is? I'll probably buy the super deluxe edition of Borderlands 3 as well. I mean 4 as well. Who knows, maybe I'll be ripped off once again. Maybe I really hope that this game doesn't follow this game's DLC structure. What? Okay, you know what, the Bon Appetit one was kind of funny, but the fuck was that about? Cute skeletons? All skeletons are cute, I just said that. That I find them all hilarious. And I'm once again out of fucking inventory space. I did the first DLC yesterday, and yeah, it was mostly about snakes. There were like sharks everywhere and all that. I wonder if these DLC, I don't know, maybe the final one is like really good. I kind of doubt it, but who knows? Come on, I can't even hold any more items and you keep giving me like complete fucking garbage. Yes, I beat Metal Gear 3. I did those bonus episodes to Borderlands 3. I'm now planning to finish my Borderlands The Handsome Collection Let's Play. Oh, look at that, the pumpkins. Oh, I love it. Yeah, and you know what sucks? What else sucks? This game didn't feature any holiday-themed DLCs. Borderlands 2 had such cool holiday-themed DLCs, and they were great, and I really loved them. And then Borderlands 3 at least had a Halloween one. They didn't feature anything for Christmas for some reason, but they did have a Halloween one. And then this game didn't have any kind of holiday-themed stuff, and I was kind of hoping that it would do. But it didn't, so that sucks. I think we're gonna fight a boss fight. Let's use my rocket launcher, I guess. It's the witch.
I see an invitation to dinner in your future.
She hiding behind a barrel.
Wine, you trifle! Your time's run out. That bone meal was your last.
I don't die before I get to use my rocket launcher. And this fella's doing way too much damage. How do I fucking reach up to her? Oh, this sucks. I was trying to use this rocket launcher and see how it works. Is she meant to be up there? I can't even hit her. I have an idea. Hold on. Maybe if I went up just where I just been. Damn it, I hope I would. I thought I would like reach it, but I didn't. Well, clearly this rocket launcher sucks ass. I can't even hit a fucking target with it. Sure, it deals nice damage, but I gotta be like up into the enemy's face. It almost feels like this is a fucking... It almost feels like it's a... Like it's a shotgun. Oh, she goes into invincibility, and I'm gonna fucking melt now. She turned into a fucking troll. She's gorgeous, I love her. Oh, now I can hit her with the... No, I don't have ammo for it, do I? No, I do. Wait. Let me use this thing. Nice, and I got a trophy. Because I never fucking did this DLC when it first came out, so I didn't get any trophies for it. Ah, no more buns. I can't take these fucking stupid ass jokes anymore. Can you call these jokes? Are puns even considered jokes? I don't know. Let's ask a professional comedian who will break down the comedy and make it even funnier. Did I not fucking got anything worthwhile out of this? Goodbye. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Really? Like what, this purple axe? It's a nice axe, but mine's better. Mine has 700 damage. Come on, man. Kinda hoped I would actually get like a legendary axe at some point. Chaos grows. The monsters and marvels you face today have been added to the Chaos Chambers. For those who've proven worthy of the challenge, new content awaits in the ever-changing depths. Yeah, Vesper's a cool character, honestly. I think she's cool enough where I honestly feel like she's wasted on this fucking stupid DLC. She could have been featured in Borderlands 4 as like a more human-looking character, but no. They had to waste a cool character idea on some bullshit fucking storyteller in this fucking game. Right, you know what? Inventory, show it to me. I was using that shotgun. How about we try this one out? And how about we... Is this any better than... How do I compare? Why can't I compare it? Which one's better, the TDR one? No, this one's actually better. Okay, then let's use this now. So leave this. Honestly, I don't fucking want this to begin with, so I don't know why I'm carrying it around. Just a waste of space, if I'm being honest. Let's try out this spell now. And let me put these fucking weapons away, because they're just wasting my equipment space. And I don't even remember where exactly do you expand, like, your, you know, ammo capacity and all that type of stuff. I genuinely don't remember where you do that, so I'll keep these around though. It's a bunch of shit I didn't pick up. Yeah, I feel like this game is balanced better in a way where it's not like in Borderlands 3 where basically I reached the point where if something wasn't a legendary, then I would ignore it and not even bother to fucking look at it. And after they added an ability where you can auto-sell things, then basically... No, that's like the opposite of what I want. Then basically everything I fucking found was garbage, unless it's legendary. Even purple items I would just automatically sell. And you might have seen that happen in my Let's Play. I mean my bonus episodes that I did recently. What is the stuff I picked up? Damn it, I got some new axes, but the one I have is like really good. And you know what, I got all these like... I got all these like, you can see I think, on the bottom, underneath my money, there's like a tiny little key. And it shows you that I have 52 of these keys, because I got these like shift codes and I got these skeleton keys. And when you're in the main town area of this game, you can actually... Saw blades, blah blah blah, okay. You can actually get some new items on your level, and also you can possibly get legendaries out of that chest. So I was trying to get some good stuff. Well, it wasn't all that great. It's like my items I have already are pretty good. It's like I must have known what I was doing when I was actually first playing that game and what kind of items I was going for. Except this assault rifle sucks. I wish I had like a different legendary assault rifle. Well, that's kind of cool. Still not better than mine? I know I just found a mace that's way better than my axe, but I have to be using an axe, okay? It's one of the rules. Whenever I play as Jizzy, he's got to be using axes. And this is what? Spore Warden, that's not what I'm using. Even if I did find a legendary armor set that was like way better than the one I have currently, I would have to like sit here and analyze everything, because I would have to make sure that the buffs it gives me are actually better than fire damage. Spell shot power, well I ain't using a spell shot, and I do have a spell shot on my other character. Frank is a spell shot, except I don't use many fire weapons on her, so... Just don't sell all this shit. My god, even more equipment. And I just found a new spell, we might try it out. These melee weapons I don't care about. These two things I would like to keep around. I'm looking at whether I found anything that's worth a damn. I mean, this I'm gonna keep. Lightning damage, fire damage. I ain't really using all that kind of damage.
I'm not supposed to see terror in this mirror. I only see me. Though I am terrifyingly brilliant.
See, I love it. I love this fucking. It's like perfectly captures the type of character I imagined GZB to be. When I came up with him. Didn't quite came up with him, but you know, I was inspired by a similar character in San Andreas. Alright, I guess we're doing the next one. Fyodor. My aunt has a cat now, and his name is Frodo. Guess because my uncle's a big fan of Lord of the Rings.
We all want to protect those we love.
Yeah, the mojito flavored hog energy is whatever.
It's when you only
Not very good.
To keep them that's trouble. We are meant to build bridges to one another.
Oh, profound.
Instead, Fyodor builds defense mechanisms. Many defense mechanisms.
Even these cutscenes are fucking lame.
Imprisoning himself and everything he loves with him. He would do anything to protect his possessions from outsiders, forgetting that it's what's inside that counts.
Well, it is inside, as you just said. He locked himself up alongside his all his stuff. Therefore, his stuff is now inside. So, therefore, it's his stuff what that counts. So, what the fuck? You're contradicting yourself. Taking a secret route. Is this a secret route? Oh, I thought this would lead to nowhere.
I was also the best cannon. I mean, look at my tank chains. It takes multiple cannon shots to destroy those.
So he is definitely the type to leave chain-destroying cannons lying around. With ammo. Wow.
Correct. And be careful. He plays the fool, but he wants you to come in because no soul has ever gotten out.
Alright. Also, I am playing on like normal difficulty because I never did the chaos chambers in this game to actually unlock harder difficulties. So like in Borderlands 3, when you want to play on a harder difficulty, you know, the mayhem mode, all you have to do is basically just beat the game and that'll become an option you can trigger anytime.
Are they coming to say hi or nope, they're murderers?
Yeah, obviously. Are there ever henchmen who are nice? Ooh, nice. Now what do I have to shoot? Okay, I don't know if shooting these skulls worked. I mean, clearly it did, but I don't know if that's what I was supposed to shoot. Shooting cannons. Is that a new thing? I don't remember that being in the base game, but it might have been. I just forgot about it. But die soon. Look at my health dropping slowly. Come on, Aaron, fucking defend me. The fuck am I paying you for, man? Am I paying you? Paying you with exposure. For being part of my Let's Play. That's good enough exposure, right? Yeah, so for doing these things, you collect these like purple things on the ground. You can then exchange them for some good items. I mean, you've seen how many legendaries I got. But it's like, in this game, legendaries feel a bit underwhelming. It's like all of us... It's like they went from being overpowered and almost the only things worth using in Borderlands 3 to just being kind of whatever. Oh, he does shoot projectiles at enemies, even though they don't seem to be doing jack shit. But whatever, it's your smile that counts that you're here. I love you, Aaron. So much. It feels weird since I named him after Aaron Hansen, so... Whatever. Oh no, I'm about to reach an hour of footage. Let me reset real quick. There we go. Right, so I was talking about Metal Gear. I've beaten it. It's a masterpiece of a game. One of the very few games that I consider to be genuine masterpieces and something that everybody just has to experience at least once. You may not be good at stealth games, and I can't say that I was very good at it either. I honestly kind of sucked ass at the fucking game. But it's so fucking good. What? Quartz.
Go out all the time. To cooler places than you've ever been.
He's a prisoner too. He just can't see it from under his giant helmet.
What was I supposed to do? Enter Misery Mine, enter Crystal Chasm, enter Slammered Forge? Okay, I tried to enter it, but nothing happened. Can I destroy these? They seem to be taking damage. Okay. I guess I can't. Well, what am I supposed to do here? Okay, whatever, I'll go somewhere else. Oh, maybe this corresponds to all these objectives I have? I don't know, let's go this way now. Oh, can I just turn these off? Wait. There's a button? Am I meant to, like, burn this chain? Wait a minute. Is it gonna, like, burn eventually? And break? No. I'm supposed to enter some portals, so what's up with all these weird, like, contraptions around here? It's like balloon... Oh, I see. Well, how was I supposed to... Wait, what the fuck am I doing? Do I heat it up and then I have to run to it and punch it? Can't I shoot it? Guess I can't. Oh, for fuck's sake, what am I doing wrong? Listen, it's the first time I'm doing it, so it's almost like me doing a blind playthrough. I usually don't tend to do that, but yesterday I didn't have that much time to be playing through all these DLCs. I only played for a little bit. Oh, I just had to stand here. I only played for a little bit just to remember how the game even plays, and it plays exactly the same as Borderlands 3, just like I remembered, but the menus are different, and they don't run as smoothly as the PS5 upgrades to Borderlands 3.
That bind lost souls to stone. The hooks that snatch our spirits from bone. They're all forged here.
Alright.
Heat beneath the mountain. Which means
Gobbos.
heat can be used to destroy the
It's Gobtober, everybody. So many Gobbos. I remember, I think it was like last year on October actually. I saw some fan art of a goblin with a hashtag Gobtober, and that's just the funniest fucking thing. Celebrating October by drawing goblins. I think it's hilarious. What's my new legendary spell doing? Well, it charges up a lot faster and I can hold it, unlike the last one. And... oh, I just throw dynamite, basically.
I showed them how to do that.
It's not bad, and I have 2 charges of it too, so... it's actually pretty good. I like it. Yeah, I think something... when I was playing the game yesterday, that even though when you get a legendary and it might stat-wise just be like worse than the purple equipment you have, I think it's still worth checking out the fucking legendary, because they might have something that the game doesn't really tell you about up front. Such as my spell, right? Damage-wise it's way worse than the one I had. But I've also come to appreciate guns that are just fun to use in my last playthrough of Borderlands 3. Because I found myself to be quite fed up with the game when I was just using the best weapons all the time. And then I started experimenting with different legendaries, and every time I found a legendary, I tried to use it because they were all pretty fun to use. See? Throwing dynamite, that's pretty cool.
Fucking
Yeah, there's also like customization items that I'm keep unlocking. And you know what? I could not be bothered to customize GZB any further. I think he looks fucking awesome. And I'm just gonna keep him like that. Because I don't remember what kind of customizations I did earlier. It's been fucking ages since I played this game, so... Yeah, I just cannot be bothered to fucking play... like, customize myself anymore. Absolutely no skinny dipping. Alright. So why did you set up this thing here, then?
That's it. Stand on that plate, and fire will take care of the rest.
Yeah, it's thrilling, standing on a plate. Awesome. Come on, man. Borderlands 3 has such good DLCs, and this game has this.
The chain is broken. I feel
I don't have a sniper rifle on me. That's a bummer. But sniper rifles in this game are kind of fucking underwhelming and suck ass. Yeah, what was he saying? Yeah, sniper rifles in this game are underwhelming. I was using a legendary sniper rifle on my other character, on Frank, and it deals 700... Damn it, I fucking missed. It deals 700 damage per shot, but like it's way slower than an SMG, so it just sucks, man. Like, when you have a sniper rifle, you kind of expect to be able to pull off, you know, like if you shoot someone in the head, they should fucking die. They should blow up, preferably. Their head should explode, and you should be satisfied with a well-placed shot that was rewarded. That was rewarding because you took care of the enemy really quickly. But in this game, sniper rifles are fucking garbage, actually. I think all these memories of me playing this game are coming back, and I'm like, yeah, I guess that's the case in this game. Sniper rifles suck ass. Okay, so this part of the stage gimmick was chains being lit on fire. What about this stage's gimmick?
Go and break them.
Do I gotta shoot crystals? Oh. There we go. Had to trigger some crystals.
One of his hooks into this
Oh, look how
world.
nice.
This place is buzzing with lost souls. He's placed crystals all around to absorb their powers.
Well, I guess anytime I see some red crystals, I gotta fuck them up.
The lost soul's energy will be released.
And I hate this fucking assault rifle. It's like its gimmick is that you can shoot for as long as you don't overheat it, but it overheats so quickly
Something bad is on the
that you're like, look how slowly I'm shooting and I'm still overheating the gun. That's kind of bound to fucking break. Alright, whatever, let's go look for crystals, I guess. I like it. I like how this game... I love this game's visuals, you know? Like, even when you're looking for a fantasy game, like if you're into fantasy games and you find one, you're never gonna find a fantasy game that has this of a cartoony fairy tale vibe, you know? You're gonna find some dark fantasy, gruesome, dark, dirty, ugly type of things. You're not gonna find a fantasy game where everything looks like a fucking Disney fairy tale. And this game has locations like that, which is awesome. But like, you still engage in gunfights. And I just really like this game. But you know what, I'm probably not gonna do a playthrough of this game after Borderlands 4 comes out. I'll probably be all about Borderlands 4. But, yeah. Also, do you think Borderlands 4 could possibly run on a Steam Deck? Because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get my PlayStation on time. I honestly been considering maybe I should try and get those games to run on my Steam Deck. Will that happen? Will I be able to pull that off? Damn it, stop. Another thing is, look how much shield defense I have. I have about 30,000 something. No, not even that. Much less. I have 8,000 defense or so on my shield. In Borderlands 3 I have a shield that gives me like 100,000 defense. So clearly they rebalanced this game where like stats are much smaller, guns aren't dealing as much damage. Like even this gun I have, how much damage is it dealing? Right, I fucking skipped over it. It deals, well, about 6... Wait, was it by 2 or was it by 3? Hold on, let me see. It's by 2, so it deals 666 damage, very nice. It's a hellish fucking gun. But it's on level 40, I'm on like max level. And Borderlands 3 max level is 72. So it's like, this game... Like the max level is much slower, much lower. The max damage on guns you can achieve is much lower. I guess it makes it more approachable for people who are just doing a casual playthrough, you know, because like... That's kind of one thing that sucks about Borderlands 2. If you want to have like maxed out a character, you're not gonna fucking pull that up and have a good time, by the way. Because you will have to fucking either grind a fuck ton, or you will have to play on Ultimate Vault Hunter mode. And when you play on Ultimate Vault Hunter mode, I feel like the game actually becomes a fucking tedious slog to get through. Oh, thank you. I think Vesper's kinda cute. And not because she called me brilliant. I thought that before. I remember saying that, I think, in my first bonus episode to this game. Yeah, cute. I said it already. Oh, is that gonna be a plot twist that I've been doing all these... Wait, so these stories that I'm playing through actually happen, and like I'm actually doing it, or is it just a story told by Vesper? So I guess it's actually canonically happening to me, to my character, even though I was thinking like, could it be that in the future we're gonna get Wonderlands 2? And we're gonna have another fantasy adventure instead of a sci-fi adventure? But like, would people want it? I would much prefer than, I don't know, newer Tales of the Borderlands or some fucking bullshit like that. It's such a stupid title too, New Tales of the Borderlands. What about when another fucking Tales of the Borderlands game comes out? What? I don't fucking live here, are you fucking insane? Yeah. Oh yeah, I talked about Fantastic Four before. Yeah, I had to take my sister to see some movie because my parents went to see a different movie. So the only one that was playing at the time that I could take her to see was Fantastic Four, and we kind of... Well, she didn't like it, and honestly, I'm not surprised she didn't like it because it's just not the type of movie my sister enjoys. My sister pretty much enjoys no movies. But you know what? I've been taking her. I took her to see 2 Ghibli movies recently at theaters because a local theater of mine, well, one time over to mine, they were doing a thing where once a month they were playing a Ghibli movie, and they played Kiki's Delivery Service, and they also played Poco, the movie about raccoons. And my sister really liked those movies. She really liked them, so she actually asked me, like, when are they gonna play more old Japanese movies? And I was like, they ain't playing anymore. They did play Akira, but that is not a kid's movie, so yeah. I don't want to give my sister nightmares. That movie gave me nightmares. It's really good though. Just kind of pretty creepy towards the end. Not even towards the end, it's just fucking creepy all over the place. Yeah, I would totally do like another playthrough of this game and try to play as some edgy looking wizard or whatever. Because I made the flamboyant berserker guy, GZB. I made like this no-nonsense wizard lady, Frank. I couldn't think of like an outfit for her, so I just painted her all white. That's her gimmick. Son of a bitch. So much shit around here. The legendary. There's these weird-ass enemies I completely forgot they existed in this game. Ooh, a big sword. Nice. Yeah, Bloom? What the fuck even kind of a name is that? Aaron, stop fucking laughing. No time for laughter, time for slaughter. I can't even see what I'm shooting at. So much fire damage all over the goddamn place. And was it any good? Well, first of all, I don't think this movie is connected to the MCU now, is it? Because there's like no references to the MCU, and this movie takes place in New York. But like, it's some kind of retro-futuristic New York. Almost like some kind of Fallout version of New York. Where it feels like the... It feels like the movie is set in a different universe, you know? Like its own unique standalone thing. Holy fuck, what is my objective? Because there's too many of these fucking things everywhere. Come on, move. Oh, fuck off. Knocked me off the fucking bridge. Can I go this way? What's the point of this fucking area? You know, this gun that I'm using is quite dangerous to use. I'm constantly fucking getting myself damaged. As well as the enemies. Had to lower a bridge. Instead I was running around shooting everything like a moron. So yeah, when it comes to video games that I could possibly do a bonus episode after years, well, Borderlands 1 I guess, but I really don't want to do a bonus episode on that one, because I hate that game kind of. I hate playing it. I would prefer not having to play it ever again. Especially since I'm pretty goddamn sure I'm not even gonna be able to defeat Cromrax. Like, I'm probably just gonna fail. So what's the point of me recording a video where I just fail to defeat the raid boss? So many fucking enemies, Jesus. Wait, wasn't there a legendary I was like supposed to pick up? Look, every time I kill this guy, he blows up with more enemies. Yeah, but like, look how much shit there's everywhere. Motherfucker. Let me see that damn legendary. Thank you. Let me get the fuck out of here now. Actually, what did I just pick up? Let me see it. I just picked up this cool ass looking sword. Oh, by the way, remember how Gearbox, when PS5 came out, they actually made a new game, like a new franchise? I completely do not remember what it was called. But it was basically an attempt at making a fantasy Borderlands game, and not like this game, where this is straight up just a Borderlands game, but with a fantasy skin over it. That was like a fantasy game where you mainly used melee weapons, but they were like randomly generated, just like guns in Borderlands, and it had probably the most generic fucking fantasy aesthetic I've ever seen. I wonder if the game has some merit to it, like if it's not a bad game or anything. But it really feels like Gearbox gives it... Like, Gearbox only fucking seems to care when they're making Borderlands. because anytime they don't, the game ends up fucking being garbage. Twister of Light, Moo, what the fuck? Check it out. It's got some nice damage. You motherfucking spinny son of a bitch. You know what, unlike the Chaos Chambers, at least I can die during this. And they won't reset it. Actually, Chaos Chambers don't even reset your progress. I think you can die... like, I think you have a couple of lives. It's not like... you die once and it just resets. So what does this spell do? Ooh, that's cool. Though I can only shoot it once and then it recharges. But it does have some nice range on it. I mean range. Not range, but like... well, I guess I did meant range, but more like the attack is really wide. Oh, I'm supposed to guide this little thing? Let's see. It's called a minecart, OrosZ. Oh wow, really? Didn't know that. Yeah. So I like the movie, I guess. Fantastic Four. I was gonna watch that fucking Superman movie and I never did, and now they're not playing it in my theater anymore, and I probably would just skip that movie. I don't really care all that much about it. Neither did I care about Fantastic Four.
Mustered up enough strength to make you a return portal. Enjoy.
Throwing. This is your doing, isn't it?
So what, is the girl I'm working for evil? Well, I don't care. All women are evil, so doesn't change this anything. So much shit laying around. Maybe I'll just pick this up just to sell it, because I want to miss out on all this currency laying around too. But I get so much fucking gunfights around here. Yeah, so is it part of the MCU? And I'll be honest with you, only fucking MCU movie I've ever fucking seen was... it was Captain Marvel of all fucking movies. And once again, my parents were going somewhere and I just kind of needed to kill some time, so I went and watched the movie. And I don't remember anything about it other than the opening, where it's kind of like a Top Gun ripoff at the beginning, and that's it. And I remember they had this like computer-generated younger Samuel L. Jackson. That's kind of cool. If we can pull stuff off like that, I honestly don't know if I like it. Probably not. For example, one thing that sucked ass was...
Soon you'll serve me.
when they fucking... what was it? Hold on. It was like Star Wars related, right? And they made that fucking Solo movie. And you know what? Upon rewatching that movie a while back, I actually kind of liked it. It's just that when it came out, people shitted on it. And also the main actor didn't really look like Han Solo. But you know what? I'm okay with him being a new Han Solo. Because like, as long as you tell me that this is Han Solo, like he could have been black, right? And if you tell me this is Han Solo, I'd be like, well... I don't know how the fuck you will explain the race swap, but sure, this is Han Solo. I'm willing to follow with that, alright? But then it seems like Disney thought that the hate on the movie was all due to actor not looking like Harrison Ford. So, when Luke came back... Did I just got smashed on the head with this fucking thing and lived? So when Luke came back in Mandalorian, they replaced him with CGI. And that looked fucking horrible. Instead of hiring actors who were like resemble the younger versions of those actors. Even though they had a guy who looked like Mark Hamill when he was younger. But apparently they still used CGI over his face anyway. Even though he already looked like fucking Mark Hamill, so what the fuck was the point of using CGI over his face? Well, whatever. My point is that I would like to... I don't like, for example, Indiana Jones also was de-aged. in the newest movie, The Dice of Destiny.
Mind's eye, I see
And like, couldn't we hire
distance and burning
a guy who like resembles Harrison Ford
eyes. I see turrets too.
instead of computer generating him? So we're probably gonna fucking face a thing where we're gonna have computer generated actors. We already had that, I think. It was actually also in Star Wars where Moff Tarkin, I don't remember the actor's name who played him, but they like computer generated him for, I think it was Rogue One or something, because the actor was long dead, but they wanted him to appear, so they fucking computer generated his ass with the permission of the family of the actor, but still. And I guess he had a quite unique looking face, so might have been hard to find someone at the right age and also at the right with the right looks, who also happens to be an actor and doesn't suck at it.
You made it. I already knew you would. But it
Badass cult leader.
excitement.
You know what I was thinking a while back? What if like badass became like a horrible offensive slur in the future? Because language is ever changing. What if like next week badass will become some kind of a slur? How will it become a slur? I don't know. Maybe some horrible racist will start calling people he doesn't like badasses. And people will be like, well, I guess badass is now has a not so good connotation to it associated with that person. So it's like, yeah, for example, gay used to mean happy, right? A boner used to mean a joke. So who's to say that badass won't become a horrible word in the future? It's got bad and ass in it, so it's not exactly... When you first hear that word, you may not assume that it's something positive, even though it is, I guess. But yeah, I was just thinking, what if in the future badass becomes like a horrible word, and then the entire Borderlands series will constantly be throwing that word around everywhere. And it'll just become like a relic of the past. Like, oh, remember when that word used to mean something completely different? I'll be like, yeah, I remember. It was yesterday. Alright, what else am I supposed to fucking do? Trigger some mechanisms for whatever reason? Piss off that guy that we're working against? Some guy who locked himself up? How do I get up there? I had to reset the video. Or pause it, I guess. Was I talking about de-aging actors or something like that? Yeah. What I'm saying is that if you hire the guy who will be the new Indiana Jones, it's kind of like the case with James Bond, right? Except James Bond, whenever they change the actor, they also change the continuity, I think. It's not the same continuity, even though some people say it is. So it's like, what if, you know, we got a new actor and we rebooted the Indiana Jones trilogy, the series, and now we have a new actor, and I'm just supposed to believe that this is now the new Indiana Jones? I think it's a better idea than keep doing sequels with fucking old Harrison Ford. Come on. I feel like Harrison Ford should probably just retire peacefully instead of being forced to be Indiana Jones all the goddamn time. Don't get me wrong, I would also like to pretend that everything is the same as it used to always be, and Harrison Ford is still young and can pull off being awesome Indiana Jones. But you know what's funny? As iconic as Indiana Jones is, it's the first... wait, I always forget the order of these fucking original 3 movies. Like, some people don't actually like Temple of Doom. I think Temple of Doom is overall a really fucking iconic movie. It's got so many iconic scenes, like the heart pulling out scene. It's absolutely iconic. The whole Temple of Doom has been referenced so much in media. It's quite iconic. But overall, the movie is definitely not as good as the other 2 out of the trilogy. So like, and then you have the 4th one, which is nowhere near as good. It already features an older Harrison Ford. And now they have Dial of Destiny, which features an even older Harrison Ford. And there's time travel in the fucking thing. Like, yeah, I know that Indiana Jones always featured fantastical elements, but none this fucking stupid so far. Seriously, that entire, like, finale of the Dial of Destiny was fucking stupid, in my opinion. And yeah, I think a rebooted like trilogy would be cool. But you know what I would like to see? A reboot, and let's try to avoid tackling the same treasures. You know, like what if Indiana Jones goes to like to hunt down different iconic treasures from around the world? Like we already had Ark of the Covenant, the Holy Grail, and whatever the fuck he was looking for in the Temple of Doom. We already had these, so what if we feature something new? I'm sure there's plenty of fucking treasures from around the world that Indiana Jones could be hunting down, like the Golden Train, for example. That's a treasure. Oh, look, I got like a dice full of loot. That's cool.
You did it.
Yeah, I sure did.
Theodore's time imprisoning us is coming to a swift end.
Is he up ahead?
Dead body!
Yes, that's exactly the idea. Oh, this is exciting. The gate's open. I hope you're ready to fight.
It's like
Use another 10, 20 minutes. Actually, could you come back tomorrow?
Go through the portal when you're ready.
if you treated all 4 of these small expansions they added to this game as one bigger expansion, then it still kind of sucks. Like what, you go to this carnival, there's no cutscenes or anything, you just meet one character, the entire story is delivered through dialogue that you constantly hear. So it just kind of sucks, I don't know. Even if it was just like one standalone DLC, then Borderlands the pre-sequel had one DLC expansion, except it was fucking awesome. Meanwhile, this game's not so fucking awesome and kind of sucks.
Logging your way through fire for a chance to touch greatness. Just like all the other lost souls.
You know what, Fyodor actually sounds a lot like Jizzy, constantly fucking high and mighty.
Around here, it's my duty to serve.
Except Jizzy speaks highly of himself, but then he also kicks ass, so he kinda, you know... GZB's also a badass, so he kinda has the bragging rights. Meanwhile, this guy... Gun show. Meanwhile, this guy is just talking out of his ass, so to speak. What am I fucking looking at? Soul cell? Okay. What are these? Now this shotgun's pretty cool. But what am I doing exactly? What is this like spinny thing in the middle? It shoots projectiles at me, I think. Shotgun's awesome. But when it comes to like the new torque shotguns, or just weapons in general, they're really good when you're using the sticky variants of them. Wow, where am I? I fucking teleported. I gotta blow this shit up again? Come on. He didn't even pull out much of a fight, I just kind of obliterated him right off the bat. And now I gotta fucking destroy crystals again. Aaron's taking care of a bunch of fucking stupid goons wandering around the arena. Then they learn that people don't like these invincibility moments. See, I dealt some damage to him, and now we're back here. There's like also bullet skeletons? What the fuck even? This DLC is all about being teleported around, having to do a bunch of bullshit. Maybe it's the team of this DLC, you know? Maybe this guy, Fyodor, is just loves a bunch of stupid bullshit. And has us doing it too. Look at that, I fuck him up. If he didn't have these invincibility frames, he would be dead already. Why can't I just... Oh, there we go. Can skip half of it. What? Okay. I hope they meant that. Hope that was on purpose, because if it wasn't, then that's kind of an oversight, right? Put this big area where you can just kind of walk past this. I don't know. Did they put much thought into these DLCs? Possibly more than I give them credit for, but... Oh look, at least the, like... attacks around the environment changed. Now there's like a flamethrower and some kind of a beam. There's like new things happening at the very least. And he dead. Yeah, he's dead. Lost souls.
I never imagined it would end. I dreamt it. I wished it. But I could never see it. Not even in my mirrors.
But you sent me out to kill him. What, now you regret that choice? Should have thought about it earlier.
He's not really dead. Maybe I should blast him again, just to be sure.
We may see him
Dynamo, I had that before.
being a demon is an eternal calling after all. But next time,
Got lots of different spells.
thank you, hero.
Hey, no problem.
In more ways than you can ever know. Come, I owe you a reward.
Come. Alright. Gotta repeat the whole process of probably putting all this shit away. Dynamo I already had. But when you're using a spell shot, you can have two spells at the same time, and that's actually pretty cool. Having two dynamos might actually be pretty fucking awesome. So I'm gonna put them in the bank anyway. I have a lot of free space in that bank anyway, and I doubt I'll ever pick up enough like legendaries to fill up the entire area. I mean the whole bank. What am I fucking talking about? Chaos grows. Alright, we did this. We dealt with Fyodor. We killed that evil witch who was super into food. 3 years ago we dealt with the sharks. So, yeah, if you watch those older episodes, you'll find that, man, shit didn't change in those 3 years. I'm still, like, doing videos exactly the same fucking way. I sound exactly the same. Nothing changes. Nothing ever changes. Dynamo. Where's the rest of my fucking... Oh, that's how you fucking... What? No. Oh, really? Why can't I just scroll down? I have to go through like pages of it instead. What the fuck? Well, alright, I don't want the swords. Saw blades we might check out, right? Dynamo. Wait. Yeah, I was using Dynamo and now I'm using these like... this new one. I don't want this. So let me see my equipment one more time. Gonna use this shotgun now. It's probably the best one I have. The new pistol I got. Also probably the best one I have. Probably, it might be the worst, I don't know. Saw blades of whatever. Twister of Light. Man, Twister of Light was way better. And we got the Reviver of Unrelenting. Twister of Right. No, this I wanna keep. Guess that's it. Alright, I'm gonna sell everything else. Oh yeah, this shotgun, instead of having a crosshair, you kinda have to look for this like thing on the ground, so it's kind of a gimmicky weapon. I remember the Gearbox must have been very proud of it when they fucking developed it, because they featured this weapon on the trailers. And yeah, there's also been plenty of trailers for Borderlands 4 right now, and honestly, I'm kind of looking forward to, like really looking forward to Borderlands 4. I cannot wait to play it. But I'm just worried about the whole thing that I have lots of different plans recently about, you know, moving out of my parents' house, living on my own. Not sure if I'll be able to grab my PlayStation because I am moving out quite far away, but I'm definitely taking my Steam Deck.
People faced their fears. Much easier to stab them in the back.
Those are nice melee weapons and everything, but I don't want to fucking use anything other than an axe. Let me see what I can get out of this. Oh, there's Vesper. She's cute, I love her. Of her outfit too. Like I said, I think she's wasted on this game. She could have been in a much fucking cooler game. For example, they could have you know what? Actually, would have been cool if they reworked her character into Borderlands 4. I think Borderlands 4 is gonna actually, what the fuck even? Whoa. Shotguns? Got like a fuck ton of shotguns, dude. Oh my god, I'm not even gonna get to check out all these weapons this episode, probably. I mean, look how many I got. Wait, these are the same. Yeah, except this one's like worse. Oh, well, that's funny. Guess I can sell this one. I got Stabomancer. That's not what I'm using. I'm using a Graveborn, right? Yeah, but I might keep them. I don't know. Maybe my future character will utilize these. Right, you know what I would like to have? An assault rifle. Can you give me legendary assault rifles? Because this one I have is... honestly, I'm like sick of it. Not a fan of this fucking assault rifle. It is powerful, don't get me wrong, but it's not fun, that fun to use. Damn it, I can't find... or, even cooler, actually not even cooler, but also I would appreciate a legendary axe. Oh my god, customizations. I don't even care about customizations, like I told you, I might care about them if I'm starting a new character, but right now I just don't care. I've customized Jizzy so many times, and I don't really remember what kind of customizations I did before in this Let's Play, so I'm just going to stick to the one I currently have.
Who among us couldn't use a good hit now and again?
Among Us?
Ah, the heavy one. So glad there's no carry weight in this world.
It's actually the weight of an entire universe. I'm only teasing. But it did feel important, didn't it?
What are you talking about? What, the weapon I got? Ah, spells. Whatever. So I'm out of points, right? Okay. We have the last DLC to tackle. I mean, look at this. Normally, for Borderlands 3, DLCs would take me like multiple episodes to beat. And here, I just kind of fucking did all of them in one slightly longer episode. And I wish this menu worked fucking better, because half the time I can't even see what I'm selling. Okay, let me get rid of some of this shit.
Why is there always a wyvern? Why couldn't it be a money vern or a free massage vern?
The shotguns are cool. I might want to fucking try them out. Stab-o-matic. It's gonna be a shotgun shooting blades or whatever. Plus, if I'm being honest, I think I used this shotgun plenty of times in my previous episodes, so maybe I shouldn't fucking use it now. Oh man, my fucking leg. Also, I used this fucking dumbass assault rifle already. I don't want to use it anymore. This one has a tracker dart, or it's just a pistol. Alright, let's go with the final one.
I'm about to see terror in this mirror.
Shut up, Jizzy.
see you, me, the monsters who lie beneath the surface.
Oh, is this gonna be one where I
Ones who
face
lie to
myself?
our face. We struggle to be our best selves so that the gaze in the glass doesn't scorch our souls. But what if we could fight fire with fire?
What is this one
Figuratively
about?
speaking, you could also use frost, poison, lightning, something to keep in mind. The point is, with the right tools, we can change what we see. She who controls her vision can reshape worlds. Imagine that. I know I do.
Tell me, hero, is there anything in this world you're afraid of?
Wait,
I don't tell people my fear.
I just realized something. Why is my crosshair fucking orange all the time?
Just a role play.
I see. Well, I was
I'm pretty sure my
afraid
crosshair should be white. Why did I make it orange?
Can't all be fate makers.
Because
Most of us long.
it's probably in the options, right? Display options. Visuals. Okay, I don't... Maybe gameplay? Oh, maybe accessibility. Apparently, friendly reticle color, neutral reticle color, and I made it orange? I mean, sure, I guess it's kind of cool. Kind of reminds me of New Vegas.
We'd do anything for
And I
self-
played with this through the entire episode, so it's, at this point it ain't gonna change much.
my day trying to acquire it. I was robbed.
This pistol's really cool. Okay, we're stealing stuff. We're stealing gold. Nice.
Help, I hope to recoup my losses. Firstly, getting back my actual
You know what?
money.
These stupid smaller DLCs are actually kind of like what I said. It's almost like it's a big continuous story. It's just that because I guess the overarching narrative here, even though it's 4 different narratives, but the overarching one is that we're helping the scary lady with stuff. But why are we doing this? Why should I care? And this axe attack is actually really fucking awesome. Also, in Borderlands 4, it seems like the character of Amon, whose class name is called the Forge Knight, he seems to be like he's gonna be the Wonderlands class. What the fuck? Doesn't work. Okay, do I have to collect more gold? Possibly. Yeah, he seems to be like he's the guy, like in case you really liked Wonderlands, then he's gonna be your go-to guy, because his abilities seem to be all melee focused. For example, he has an ability that looks like almost exactly what... Will this fucking work? Oh, it worked, okay. He has an ability where he can jump forward with a big hammer, which seems almost exactly like my ability, this one. Except his might be a bit slower. But if I play as the guy, he also has an ability where he pulls out a shield and a whip. And I'll be honest with you, that sounds like the coolest one out of his 3 abilities that they talked about so far. Because he can apparently absorb damage with the shield and then shoot it back at enemies with the whip. And that sounds fucking awesome. Immune. What am I fucking doing wrong? Yeah, so today I'm only gonna record Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. I'm planning on like 2 longer episodes. In the next episode we're gonna play as Frank, my other character. And we're gonna do the Chaos Chambers. Oh my god, where did you came from? Jumped out of the ceiling. We're gonna do the Chaos Chambers next episode, and I'm gonna try killing these raid bosses, but I only ever did it once. And I did it by playing the game with some random online who happened to like have some broken fucking weapons. I don't know if he like broke the game when the game wasn't patched yet or what, or was he actually cheating, because While I didn't dealt any fucking damage to the raid boss, he pretty much obliterated him in one shot. So I'm kinda curious whether that's the case or not. I like this pistol a lot. It's the same pistol, I got the same pistol on my other character. Unlike in Borderlands 3, where I pretty much have nothing but legendaries, and I probably have access to every single legendary in the game, therefore I know what most of them do. In this game, I don't really know what the fuck legendaries do, because I only ever had a handful, and it's not like I memorized what each and every single legendary does in this game. Okay, so the cart will reach this, open up a new path for us. Are you ignoring me? I'm trying to. Yeah. Over the weekend, I met up with my friend, the pilot friend I often talk about, and we played some pool together. Actually, we tied. One time he won, one time I won. Usually it's me who wins, but this time we tied. Then we played some bowling, and I won in the end, but it was a very close game. So you can see just how tied we are. I mean, listen, I know it's corrosive, not fire, but... Oh, well, I guess I do have a fire weapon. Awesome.
Looks like the last piece of gold just woke up. Have at it.
Gold Golem? Oh wait, what is this new saw blade thing? That's it? Kinda lame. I think it's corrosion too, so it's like... You know what, I'll be honest with you, I like these spells a lot more than grenades in Borderlands 3. Because... I don't know, grenades in Borderlands 3 just kinda felt all very similar to each other. Meanwhile, these spells do very interesting things, and honestly, wish they kind of maybe mimicked spells somehow in Borderlands 4. So, like, obviously we're not gonna have magic spells in Borderlands 4, but if they could, for example, make grenades feel more like magic spells do in this game, I think that'd be cool. Plus, they used Aaron as a voice actor in Borderlands 3 and Wonderlands. I wonder if he will even come back in Borderlands 4. And if, I wonder what type of character he will play. And why is he in both the games? Is Dan ever gonna voice act in a Borderlands game?
He turned all my old standards into actual giant flags with his face on them.
Okay, so this mirror feels very personal to Vesper. Also, what the fuck is this cardboard cutout castle? Also, because these DLCs all take place within a mirror, makes me question whether anything worth seeing is even happening. Is this all supposed to be a story that I'm taking part of, and this is not actually physically happening? Because the last one, you know, where we fought that big guy on a platform, the last mirror that we did, it felt like Vesper felt some remorse after killing the guy, because I guess at one point they were friends or something. So, are we actually physically being teleported into the world and killing enemies and shit? And also, is this still Tiny Tina commenting on the game? I think that was my biggest issue with Wonderlands as a story. Is that there was just too much commentary from Tiny Tina. Tiny Tina's best in small doses, but when she fucking comments into your ear throughout the entire fucking game, then I'll be honest with you, it does get a bit fucking annoying. And I was actually really hoping that Wonderlands would become the type of like universe within a universe, you know? Where Wonderlands is a universe within the Borderlands universe, but it still has its own canon, its own stories, its own characters, its own manufacturers. Like, sure, it all kind of mimics what Borderlands does, and it's almost like a broken mirror reflection of the Borderlands universe. But overall, I was hoping that Wonderlands, like, I would be looking forward to a Wonderlands 2. But if it happened, I hope the game doesn't do that fucking whole commentary thing anymore. I know it makes sense that it does, because that's what the game is supposed to be. It's supposed to be... Oh, cool. It's supposed to be... What am I fucking doing, by the way? Defeat enemies and destroy their standard? What do you mean destroy their standard? There's like nothing behind. The fuck did they mean destroy their standard? Am I supposed to shoot targets? What is this? It's like we're LARPing or something. It's like we're inside of a cardboard cutout castle. Like, what am I even doing here? Find Red Morn. Okay. I'm a little bit at a loss right now. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Let's use the tracker dart. Yeah, so if they ever make a Wonderlands sequel, and I sure hope that they do, I hope they, you know, keep the uniqueness of it, where there's like unique manufacturers, maybe crossbows could be a unique thing for this series. But I would love to see these crossbow guns in Borderlands 4. They were really fun, actually. And yeah, I just hope in the sequel they don't do nearly as much of this like commentary. And if they do, I hope they'll maybe give a spotlight to a different character. For example, we could have a different character being our bunker's master instead of Tiny Tina. Also, this game, like, you know, the story that Tiny Tina tells that this game takes place within, it's technically taking place before Borderlands 3 because Tina is still a small girl and not grown up like she is in Borderlands 3. So this game's kind of a prequel to Borderlands 3. What am I fucking doing? But it doesn't serve any fucking... There's like no significance of this game. Like, you can easily skip it, and I wouldn't... If you have it, and you care about the like lore of Borderlands or something, like I do, then this game is very easily skippable. Doesn't really expand on anything. But at the same time, I wouldn't advise you to skip it because this game is really fun. It's just that it handled a lot of things not as good as Borderlands 3. But I would say the main story and the main villain aren't as fucking tedious to listen to. The fuck is happening? What am I doing? Find Redmorn, defeat enemies and destroy their standard. Bro, I'm serious. What the fuck does it mean to destroy their standard? Am I supposed to shoot some fucking targets? Because like I'm walking around and I constantly see targets everywhere. Some arrows guiding me, maybe that's gonna lead me somewhere.
Scanning for targets. Over there. How about there? All clear, boss.
Was that Jizzy? I couldn't fucking hear you. Became so quiet all of a sudden. Maybe over here? No?
That'll clear the cavities.
It's, Alright, you know what? I wasn't expecting to have to whip up some kind of a tutorial on what the fuck to do. I love the textures on these dice. They're really awesome. Oh, you know what? Speaking of like fantasy board games, there was this one board game I was meaning to buy called Epic Tiny Dungeons or something like that. It basically looks like some kind of a dungeon crawler, but it's like really small, so you can kind of like whip it out, play it really quickly. But it looks really awesome. But it's just that my friends and I meet so fucking rarely together. And it's been ages since we sat down and played anything together. Oh, you know what? The last time we did sit down and played a board game together, it was actually a Borderlands board game. I actually bought one. It's called... Wait, Borderlands, Mr. Torg's Arena of Badassery or something like that. And it is a fucking awesome board game, but it's pretty complicated. When we played it, we got our asses fucking handed to us because it's like a co-op game, and you play against these like hordes of enemies. And yeah, I swear to God, we just fucking lost and got obliterated. So that was pretty lame. Dude, what the fuck am I doing? I think something broke. Right? Like something didn't load it? It's like, what is happening? I'm gonna reset the fucking game. See what happens. Yeah. What did I thought about Wonderlands? I keep telling you that I... Oh no, I'm gonna have to go through this entire fucking thing again? Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. How much did I...
Why would I walk into freezing ice?
Oh, this is such fucking bullshit. Seriously?
Monster's reflection.
Shut the fuck up.
In these
Shut up,
mirrors,
skip it. Fuck you. Dude, how much progress did I lost?
Is there anything in this world
Oh my god, I'm gonna have to look for the... I'm gonna be back in a moment. Fuck this stupid shit. Alright, I had to recollect all the gold.
painfully literal? So as he robbed me of my self-worth, he turned all my old standards into actual giant flags with his face on them.
Standards.
And they're protected, of course, by skeletons in my closet. They like to play dead, even though they're always lurking in the back of my mind. Get up, you're not fooling anyone.
Oh, look, these dices are moving around now.
Skeletons and destroy those standards.
Are they meant to be moving? Do they do damage? Can I move them around? Kinda seems like I can push them around. Yeah, I think I am. Oh, I am pushing these around. Alright, so I guess I wasn't paying attention to the dialogue, and the standard she was referring to are the big flags. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have lowered the volume. Maybe I would have heard it better. And now the enemies are like all gone.
Save us both sometime.
Oh, never mind. You know what? I want to try out the tracker dart. The tracker dart is cool, but it's cool for bosses, you know, so you don't have to pay, you don't have to aim very well, because you just put a tracker dart and then all your bullets fly towards the target, like in the Fifth Element. Or something crazy like that. But then when you're, like for example right now I shot a skeleton with a tracking dart, then he died, and I couldn't shoot another skeleton because my bullets kept flying through that skeleton who was already dead. Oh jeez, I blew myself up. Now, I'm pretty sure you can die in these, but yeah, apparently you can't quit and exit, then re-enter. We'll see, like a badass skeleton might be good enough to put a tracker dart on. Or maybe not. Okay, so what am I shooting? Standards? Am I meant to shoot these with a fire weapon? Also, what was I talking about? I was talking about, like, me playing pool with my friend. Yeah, later we came over to my place, and at first I wanted to play Metal Gear 5 with him. But I realized that Metal Gear 5 is an old PS2 game, and it doesn't really control very intuitively, and my friend doesn't really play all that many video games, so I was like, nah, I should probably download something like we can play together really quickly. I really love these dice and the fact that you can roll them around. I love it. It's so much fun. I wish there was like a puzzle where you had to roll these around. Okay, cool. Now I know what I'm supposed to do. Destroy standards, but like, what the fuck are these standards anyway? Like, I'm still kind of at a loss. I'm still not sure what the fuck I'm doing. I hate this. I seriously do. What the fuck are these standards that she's talking about? Where are they? She said something about like big flags with her face on it. Oh,
Imaginatively done.
but so these don't count because they're made of cardboard, and as we all know, cardboard is flame proof. But these count. Okay, so I gotta look for these smaller, made of cloth ones. You know what? You know what, game? You could have at least like shown me which ones, what the fuck I'm supposed to interact with. Because when you look at my fucking map, I don't have anything. The map doesn't exist.
That meat just makes you a juicier target.
I'm supposed to fight skeletons before I engage or something. You know what? I don't really like the tracker dart. I prefer to just shoot the fuck out of them. In Borderlands 3, when it first came out, I really liked the idea of tracker darts on Atlas weapons. But on my most recent playthrough, I actually enjoyed using doll weapons the most. Maybe because they just have like and Vladov weapons. Vladov and doll are my two favorite, definitely. And like in Borderlands 2, it's kind of hard to like them because they're not all that great. Like Vladov assault rifles aren't all great. Like Shredderfire is awesome, but most of them aren't as awesome as Shredderfire. Doll guns are kind of fucking garbage, except for the Pitchfork and the Hornet. Those are great. But yeah, then there's the Infinity, which is a very useful gun to have. But I can't say it's very fun to use. It's just that it's got infinite damage, and you kind of shoot it as much as you want. Let's roll the dices. Let's see what we get. I got. Oops, they're still rolling. Alright, this is fucking stupid. Okay, so I got 2 of them down. I would have probably eventually figured out. Yes, it seems like before I can engage. And these fuckers jumped across the map. Seems like my bullets are kind of homing onto targets anyway. Which is crazy. Is it some accessibility thing I turned on? I don't know, maybe. Kinda doubt it though. I think it's just because the guns in this game are magical. And this is also a legendary gun, so maybe it had that effect. Man, my fucking launch attack is so fucking cool. So you know what? I like this environment. It's definitely unique. Where all of a sudden, we're in a pretend land anyway in this game. But now it actually looks like a pretend land. Everything's made of cardboard. So I'm pretty sure this thing wasn't here before, right? So I think once I destroy one of these flags, yeah, another one appears. So how about we approach it first before we shoot at it? Oh, so that now they showed up without me shooting it. Seems like they either show up when you shoot it or when you approach the thing. So what was I talking about? I was talking about Metal Gear and why my friend probably didn't enjoy it. So we played a little bit of Lego City Undercover, because that's a fun 2-player game. And yeah, it was actually quite a lot of fun. I ate some pizza, which I haven't done in a while, and yeah, honestly, sitting down and playing some games with my friends, it's like a classic thing I would always do back in high school, but now my friends, you know, aren't as easily accessible. We used to pretty much meet every single day, and on Saturdays, on a weekend, we would sit down and play some games, order some pizza. But that long-running tradition has come to an end somewhat, because now it's really hard to get my friends together. Yeah, we should check out this shotgun I got. See, now that there's a... oh, wait. I think once I reload, I need to put another tracker dart. I'm pretty sure you can't have, like, one tracker dart and then it's just gonna work until the enemy dies. Or maybe it does, I don't know. But as you can see, bullets are flying towards the target without me even aiming at them. which is cool, I guess. But it's, I don't know, situational. I don't think it's that great. Plus, I'm not sure if it doesn't work that way, where if you shoot someone... Let me try that. If I shoot him in the head... I think I missed. Yeah, I missed. What I mean is, if you shoot an enemy with a tracker dart in their fucking head, does that mean every bullet will now fly to the enemy's head? I don't think I even fucking hit him with that stupid fucking tracker dart. Dude, did I fucking miss 3 times in a row? This is fucking stupid. Hey, you got him, Aaron. Nice job. I think he got him. I don't know. Maybe he didn't.
You're winning me over. Trust me, I'm keeping musical score. It's in the next realm.
Bro, I love her. She's flirting with me. Hell yeah. Let's check out this fucking shotgun. And then we're gonna use that other shotgun. Guess I'm just gonna keep using shotguns now. Oh, so now it's the desert ass... What? Crackling... Oh, look at that tree in the background. Some nice lighting effects on it. Crack eggs to find Vesper's loot.
Shadows of every gaslight. He stole the song in my heart and hid it there too. I need it back. And for that, you must find my loot. I guess in this realm, wyverns lay instruments.
Okay. Oh look, I threw a dice. I like how this shotgun is powered by like some magical crystals. And when I throw it, it's like I'm throwing a dice. That's hilarious. I love this whole aesthetic of this being a D&D game. But it's not like it's a game set in the D&D universe or something. It's like a game literally set within a D&D game. Because there's dice everywhere, there's characters who are genuinely playing the game and coming up with solutions to problems on the spot. I just hope in the next game we... Okay, maybe we don't remove the whole commentary from the people who are actually playing the game. But I kinda hope maybe we will be... Maybe it will be a different character this time around. So that we can, like, see someone else's ideas. I was thinking... Because in Tiny Tina's the Assault and Dragon Keep DLC, which is what this fucking game was inspired by, a DLC to Borderlands 2 so popular that it spawned its own spin-off game. And also its own standalone thing where you can play that DLC by itself, which is fucking hilarious. But the thing I'm mostly interested in... Oh jeez. I don't like it. It's kind of hard to hit anybody with that dice.
Which is laid first, the egg or the wyvern?
There's 2 eggs. I'm pretty sure it's the egg. That's the... You know that question? That philosophical question, what was first, chicken or the egg? Well, I'll tell you what was first. The egg, you might say. Oh...
Die already burns, right?
Yeah, right. You might say, oh well, how is the egg first? If there was no chicken, right? So where did the egg came from? Well, before there were chickens, there were dinosaurs, and dinosaurs hatched from eggs. Therefore, eggs was first. And I don't even know how that's a debatable thing. It's got an obvious answer. Eggs were first. Not only chickens come from eggs, so... I guess if you wanted to keep debating on it, you should ask the question, what was first, chicken or the chicken egg? Like, specifically chicken egg. 'Cause eggs were first, so I don't know. What was first, the dinosaur or the dinosaur egg? Oh, that's a question. Worth pondering. And spending hours doing so.
These are all bad eggs. Don't feel bad about breaking them.
You know, I wish you could break them by smashing them with a hammer, but that's not what I'm doing. Just kind of have to press interact on them. And also, TDR weapons have that thing where it's kind of... Kinda have to watch out not to throw them under your feet or it'll blow up yourself.
So many memories for me. Literally, I've got a bunch of
And I got these saw blades. One thing I kept fucking up about the saw blades is that I'm pressing the button once, but what you have to do is hold it, and then you will shoot out multiple saw blades. But it's like you can't stop midway through or you'll just kinda waste your spell. You can check it out. I'll press it once, shoot one saw blade, then I cancel it, and now my saw blade spell is gone, and I have to wait for it to respawn. But if I hold it, then I shoot out like a bunch of saw blades, and it's way better. So you gotta hold the button down to shoot out all the saw blades. And you know what? This gun is a fun, gimmicky weapon. Oh look, another egg.
There are instruments in the eggs? How? I mean, wow, that's... wow.
Another one. So what? I didn't have to break all of them? Keep finding them.
Hero work isn't all it's cracked up to be, is it?
Damn, you're so good at puns. Like, holy shit. She's the perfect girl for me. Good at puns. She's got a weird face with horns.
They scattered
What
my
the fuck is
memories
this?
to make sure I'd stay lost.
Whoa, look at this.
But the further you go, the clearer my mind gets. Which is why I can point you to a treasury known only to the ruler's most powerful allies. That doesn't mean I was one of them. I just know things. Anyway, only the most badass fighters...
Still, it feels like she is telling a story. So what, she's telling a story of how her life sucks and now I'm going through that, like, story? I don't know, but look how fucking ridiculous this gun is. If you look at my scope, you will notice, first of all, it's not even, like, scoping in all that much. You will notice that the gun's barrel is so wide and fucking stupid looking that, like, it gets caught in the crosshair of my gun. Look how fucking dumb this gun looks. I mean, here it looks kind of cool because the textures match, but when I'm holding it, the front of the gun kind of looks different than the rest of the gun. Maybe it's the lighting of this place, I don't know. But let's switch to my other shotgun I found, the Hyperion one. And you know what? Let's switch the spells too, because the saw blade one isn't all that great. I found a legendary shield. Not sure if I found it while I was recording or did I find it while I paused my video or something. Alright. Let's keep on keeping on. Oh, it's only got 4 shots in the mag. I wonder why. Well, that's kind of lame. 4 shots in the mag and that's it. It's pretty cool though. But it feels just like a normal Hyperion shotgun, like I can see it being in Borderlands 3. When I was doing my bonus episode and I was using that Hyperion shotgun on my Zane, I don't know why, but that shotgun was like really bad. Supposedly it had like the highest damage of all my shotguns I had, but while I was using it, it just fucking failed to do anything significant. Alright, what am I doing? Finally kill the troll guard. Alright, so this is not yet. Is this the troll guard? Let's see the new spell. Oh, that's the spell. On my other character, I have the same exact spell.
That treasury is almost yours to raid.
Then yeah, it's pretty good. It works really quickly. You summon like a lightning bolt from the sky. Deal a lot of electricity damage. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot.
You're doing great. No notes.
Oh, there's no lever. What do I gotta find the lever now? And I suppose I gotta find the troll who stole the lever. Hero's work isn't all it's cracked up to be. Like they said. Oh, by the way, I just remembered. I'm called the Fate Maker in this game. You know, like in Borderlands you're the Vault Hunter, but in this game you're the Fate Maker. Because you are the only one who can actually achieve things and like get things going in this world. Everyone else is just there to fill in space. I like this spell a lot. Oh, fucking get out of here. Stuck in a battle. Shotgun's pretty cool. I think it's better than that TDR one I had. But maybe I'll get some cool shit while I finish this one. I would really like a new assault rifle, please. Ouch. Come on, man. Buzz off. Where the fuck is the troll I'm looking for? Excuse me, I'm looking for a troll. Yeah, so we played a bit of Lego City Undercover. Not sure if I'm actually gonna manage to meet with my friends before I move out, like I've been asking, but yeah, I'm not sure if that's gonna happen. Maybe next time I meet with them, it'll actually be in my new place of living, because they were already discussing how they would love to visit me once I move out. Like, fuck yeah. Everybody keeps saying that they would love to visit me now, and I can't wait for them to do that. Troll Witch Doctor. Now, you know what? One of the DLCs to Borderlands 2 had these Witch Doctor enemies. They were so fucking annoying. They're the worst. It seems like nowadays people understand that designing an enemy to be annoying on purpose is probably not a good idea to try to annoy your fucking player. But it seems like back, I don't know, like maybe even 10 years ago when people were designing enemies for video games, designing an enemy that was annoying on purpose didn't seem like such a bad idea, you know, as long as the enemy did their job at preventing the player from making progress. Therefore the enemy has to think of... Okay, barely noticed him. Therefore the enemy has to think of more clever ways to, you know, get rid of enemies or get past enemies. Where's this fucking, like, final troll with the final lever? I thought he would be, like, around here. But there ain't no trolls around here. Unless now he spawned in, that I got the other one. Also, while in Borderlands 3, I somehow, by the end of my playthrough as a Siren, managed to fucking cap my money counter. Probably due to my items auto-selling, so I'm not leaving items laying around. Instead, I'm picking up literally everything I come across. And you know what, that's what I was talking about in my bonus episodes to Borderlands 3. I finished the game on all the different characters, so honestly, I'm not sure if I'm gonna actually ever play Borderlands 3 on my own ever again. Because now I'd have to play as one of the characters I already played it as. Meanwhile, Tiny Tina's Wonderlands has all these like class combinations. So I feel like in the future I'm gonna do at least one bonus playthrough of this game. Maybe another one. Because I have a Berserker character. I have a Spell Shot character. And I don't know what type of class I would have picked if I started a new game on this game. Because I actually haven't done that. Also, with this game having a unique slot for melee weapons, I would like to see that maybe come back in Borderlands 4, but I don't think it will. I actually think I like this idea that melee weapons can be customized. And it's not like in the previous Borderlands games where everybody just kind of has a standard melee weapon. Maybe with some sort of a melee overdrive where they perform a different attack sometimes. There's the fucking troll I was looking for. Stabbed him with lightning. What's this? Another shotgun. What's up with me fighting so many shotguns? Give me an assault rifle. I like this shotgun, by the way. I like it much more than the TDR one. TDR? More like tedious your. Wow, that was... Wait, isn't that the same fucking... No, it's not. Isn't that the gun I was using last episode, though? I mean, last episode. Like, earlier in this episode. It is a long ass. Wait, oh, I didn't pick up the lever. Lever, whatever. Leave her. I can't leave her. I love her. Anyway, there it is. All right.
Looks so easy.
What, picking shit up off the floor? Yeah, pretty hard.
I can't imagine anyone placing those levers better than you did. Most of the
Thanks.
That would be so boring.
So, can we face off against the boss now?
While you were
And my inventory is full. See, if they had the auto-sell function, I would have sold it all and be rich.
the light of my life.
And sometimes you can find legendaries and vending machines in this game, but like, look at my equipment. I currently have only 3 million on my person. In Borderlands 3, I usually have about a bunch of fucking millions in my account on each character. So whenever I see a legendary at a vending machine, I just immediately buy it. But in this game, legendaries are in vending machines quite often, but they're expensive.
Yes, this whole place is burning. We must be close.
Oh, this looks kind of cool.
It's because these monsters stole my soul fire. We all need a light in our lives, and mine was ripped from my heart. By the looks of it, I'm keeping it here.
Yeah, I remember when I was like fighting pirates, I think I was using the same shotgun. So now we got the same shotgun once again. Maybe if I cared enough, I would organize my bank a little bit, because it seems like I got a bunch of the same items in my bank. Like, at this point I'll have 2 of these shotguns. We gotta search for her soul? She doesn't have a soul? That's horrible. Yeah, Berserker is definitely my favorite. Oh, and by the way, I mentioned that in my other videos, but for Borderlands 4, for the Let's Play, I wanna play as Vex, using her clone abilities, because they look fucking awesome. And for my own playthrough, I actually think I'll go with the Gravitron, the Gravity Lady. Because I've come to a realization that if I pick her for the last playthrough, because I'm honestly not very thrilled by her. I think she looks kind of whatever. I feel like her skills are just like reworked skills from the previous games. So yeah, my idea is that I'm gonna pick Siren, because I actually am hyped to play as her. But for my own personal playthrough, I'm gonna play as a character I'm not super hyped for, on purpose, so that later I will feel like doing more playthroughs of Borderlands 4, because I will want to play as characters who I haven't played as yet, who I'm really looking forward to play as. Because Rafa looks fucking awesome, and so does Amon, and I honestly can't pick between the 2 of them which one I would rather play. I think both are awesome.
Heartburn has my fire. I hope it gives you heartburn, you block-headed fool.
Right, so I'm gonna, on purpose, play as my least anticipated character, just so that in the future, I'll still feel like replaying Borderlands 4 again. Oh, it's this thing. Haven't we fought that thing in like the story mode? What, they reused this thing? Yeah, we fought it in story mode. I remember this fucking thing. I think, unless it... I remember something that looked like it at the very least. Yeah, it was like a robot dragon. I think it was like an optional boss, actually. Well, that's a bit disappointing. Especially if this is the final boss fight of this tiny DLC we're doing. The guy in the previous DLC was actually slightly more interesting. He would like teleport me around and shit. That wasn't really all that great, but... Oh, unless it has a second phase. Sounds like it does. Fucking shit, man. I put a bomb on it. So what, it blew up and gained half his health back? No, what the fuck even? My special doesn't really do anything against it. Immune, immune, immune. What is it immune to? You know what? I've been meaning to check out this rocket launcher. By the way, I forgot about it. It's a rocket launcher.
If I was alone, I would swap
Seems to shoot a cannonball. I don't know.
As for now, we have one last
Yeah, it does seem to shoot some kind of a cannonball. Which there's a rocket launcher like that in Borderlands 2, which shoots cannonballs. It's in the Pirate DLC. So yeah, pretty cool. Can't fucking pick up anything because my space is lacking. Can I even like go and expand my fucking inventory space? How does that even work in this game? Is it like in Borderlands 3 where you have to buy it basically?
My one piece of advice for the monster you're about to face: show no fear. Cast doubt from your
Oh wait, we're still going? Oh, that's cool. So I get to use my rocket launcher. I felt like this was a bit underwhelming, right?
feeds on our pain. Don't dwell on the hurt. Deliver it instead.
Where am I fucking... So what, we're doing a boss fight right after a boss fight, is that it? There we go, now that looks more like it. Alright, Demorn, that's right, it's the soul fire that she's seeking or whatever.
Finally, that cooldown took ages. That one's mine. Don't touch the loot.
Man, I really fucking love this game. And, like, seriously, I hope they take whatever they built in Borderlands 4 and in the future we'll get some kind of another Wonderlands game. Because this game is built on Unreal Engine 4, same as Borderlands 3. So basically this game is just reworked Borderlands 3. But Borderlands 4, even though it looks a lot like Borderlands 3 at first glance, is running on a new engine. And it seems to feature a lot more like new gimmicks, you know, like the game's gonna be open world now. So fucking shit, I really hope we get... Oh, you know what? I just thought of something awesome. You know what would like really separate Wonderlands and Borderlands? What if Wonderlands 2, if it actually ran on a new engine just like Borderlands 4? What is with these dungeons? I better get back up. I think he dropped a legendary. What if it was like a full-on RPG where you get to make dialogue choices and like you get to pick characters' fates? You get to choose factions and like who to side with. Wouldn't that be fucking dope? Actually, he didn't drop anything fucking good. Well, that's a bit lame. What is with this place being so fucking huge if the boss fight was so... like just took place here? Then what's up with all these areas I can access? It's almost like they've kind of overthought this place. There's like a cannon you can climb onto if you want. But it's like, why would I want to climb onto this cannon if I can just shoot him with the cannon that's in my hands? The rocket launcher I'm using. There's like a dungeon underneath. Like, what's up with this dungeon? Why would I run to some random ass dungeon in the middle of a fight? What do you think, Aaron? Why would I run here? Yeah, look how much like space there is. If this boss was like way tougher, for example, and had like way more immunity phases, and I had to like run for cover, or maybe I would run out of ammo and I would have to go to the dungeon to recover on some ammo, then that would have made sense, but I don't think it makes sense. Well, whatever. No point in fucking dwelling on that too much. Yeah, so I was hanging out with my friend, my pilot friend.
Why couldn't it be a money Vern or a free massage Vern?
Is that Vesper?
Place this is. Time to milk every coin out of it that I can.
Yeah, she's cool. Oh, they could bring her back in a sequel to this game. In fact, I would actually like if she was some sort of a main character edition. You know, like you were kind of like Wonderlands version of Lilith, maybe, where she's kind of like the planning one, sending on all kinds of missions. Talk to Vesper instead of talk to Lilith. Alright, what do we got? I got this shotgun. I'm pretty sure I've been using it in my, like, older videos. I'm pretty sure that dropped me multiple times. Yeah, it does that thing where it summons arrows from the sky. So, yeah, I didn't use it on purpose, because I'm pretty sure I've been using it plenty of times before. I mean, I got a decent amount of legendaries out of this, so it wasn't that much of a waste of time, I guess. I'll have to check it out. I guess I can show you my spell I've been using. It's still the most, like, OP spell I found, and it just... You charge it, and you shoot 2 projectiles, and they both deal 3000 damage. So, yeah, I didn't use it, and I probably would have made the fucking boss fight look even more fucking easy if I did, but I didn't. Okay, time to unlock some good loot out of this spinny thing. Wheel of Fate. Give me fucking assault rifles, please. Maybe if I hold one, it will like see that I want an assault rifle. And be like, oh, an assault rifle you're holding, eh? Here you go. Nope, didn't do that, thanks, man. I got more of these orbs than I did last time. Ooh, another shotgun. Huh. What kind of shotgun is this? It's, what? Oh. Yo, that's kind of cool. I don't know. I don't know if it works in practice, but it looks fucking dope. Look, it's from the same manufacturer. This one's still more powerful, so I'm gonna keep using it. I wish I could just have, like, I don't know, like, I wish this shotgun actually shot forward. I think that would have been cool. Another fucking shotgun. What is with this game keep giving me shotguns? Look, I like shotguns, but I'm sorely missing in the assault rifle department. If you could, please. Whoa. What are you talking about? I'm still not sure, like, is this some kind of a dreamscape inside of your tales that you tell? I don't fucking know, if I'm being honest. Kind of confused on that part. Yeah, so I met with my friend, we played pool and bowling, it was a lot of fun.
I do love to dress up while I'm dressing Skelly's down.
Oh, she comments on the stuff that I get, that's kind of cool, I like it. I mean, I did not have a lot of these customizations. Maybe on a third playthrough I'll have plenty of shit to customize on my new character. In fact, maybe I'll even make a new character today. And then maybe in the future I'll just simply continue. You know, like maybe I'll make the character now that I have kind of an idea in my head of what the character would look like. And then in the future, if I ever feel like doing another playthrough of this game, I will. Spellshot Berserker. Those I know. Come on, I have a few spells left. Give me a fucking assault rifle, mate. I ain't getting anything fucking good anymore. What was I talking about? Yeah, I met with my friend. We played Lego Cities Undercover. That game deserves a fucking sequel. Like, come on, fucking Traveler's Tales. What is like the newest Lego game coming out? It's like a Lego Party game. Actually, it does look kind of fun. The Lego Party game they announced. Plus, there's like a Lego puzzle game coming out, and it's also looking pretty cool. It's like a co-op puzzle game. Seems like Lego is trying to diversify nowadays. Because when you look at like all these, you know, games, Lego games, you could make the argument that they're all the fucking same, just with a different licensed team. But yeah, I actually, if they're gonna start diversifying now, I really like that they do. But I would still appreciate if in the future we would ever get some kind of Undercover 2, because Lego City Undercover might be my favorite Lego game of all time. It is a great fucking game. So yeah. So I'm pretty sure when this game came out, like, these menus were really fucking laggy. Or at least that was the case with Borderlands 3. Maybe Wonderlands didn't suffer that fate. Oh yeah, I mentioned how I would wish in the... Oops, I sold some rain, give it back. I said that I wish in the future, if we got a Wonderlands 2, it wouldn't be Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, instead it would be like a different character. And I was gonna say that a character I had in mind to host the next Wonderlands could be Mr. Torg, right? Because he's in this game. Everybody loves Mr. Torg. He's a fun character to listen to. At least to me, I don't know. I don't find Mr. Torg obnoxious, even though he's screaming all the time. He's really cool. And, you know, he's shown us in the past that he is a fan of bunkers and badasses. Because the only other character I can think of would be Brick, Mordecai, or Lilith. But I don't know if, like... Would you fucking buy and play Mordecai's Wonderlands? I don't know if Mordecai is a strong enough character to carry a whole game on his own. I don't think so. I think Mordecai is played as he's just this, like, normal guy. And he does not have the necessary craziness. I think he could have pulled off maybe having his own DLC. In fact, you know what? Lilith got her own DLC. I think in Borderlands 4 we need DLCs focused on, like, Brick and Mordecai. Give them some character development, even though they already had plenty, but I think they deserve, like, the spotlight. Because in Borderlands 3 there was just, like, side quests for them. Brick came back in Wonderlands, but Mordecai was missing, even though it was shown to us that Mordecai also enjoys Wonderlands. I mean, Bunkers and Badasses, because this is the game's called Wonderlands, but it takes place within the Bunkers and Badasses universe, which is a game within the Borderlands universe based off the... Jesus fucking Christ. Based off of Dungeons and Dragons. Jesus Christ. What a mouthful. My tongue actually fucking twisted up in my mouth. Crazy. Anyway. Guess I'll finish this episode around here. And we're gonna come back tomorrow with the second episode where I will do the Chaos Chambers. So, yeah, I guess I'll just fucking finish around here somewhere. How do I... Oh, let's dance. See you fellas in the next episode. Bye.